one Blue Jays way in Toronto. Welcome to Rogers Center. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill, the big righty, Shane Bieber. What should we keep an eye on here? All right, ready to go here. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. And that's how this series begins.
Slider, middle outside.
Late swing fouled off.
Slider, middle outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That one finds the corner. 2-2.
Low outside.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Fastball. High inside.
Comes the 2-2. And that one upstairs.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Okamoto tosses to first. One out in the top of the first. Next to hit for the Rockies,
Slider.
Mickey
Middle
Moniak.
inside.
Yeah.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Knuckle
Just
curve.
getting started here
Low
in Toronto.
inside.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Slider. Middle inside.
Here's the 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Circle
Here's the catcher,
change.
Hunter Goodman.
Middle outside.
And first offering is fouled off.
Slider. Middle outside.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's nothing in 2. Got him swinging. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Back here at Rogers Center. Towing the slab for Colorado in this one, Ryan Feltner. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Booth. You know, it's not necessarily his...
Oh, and a great stop over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at the plate. He plays with controlled chaos. And Singy, he's one of the best pure hitters in the game.
Yeah, we see him maturing as his career goes on as well. And He's swinging at better pitches now and producing smarter at-bats, really setting the tone for the rest of this lineup.
So a man aboard. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Ground ball left side, lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, with his speed, he doesn't get a whole lot of those infield hits, but he was giving it everything he had right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in game one of this three-game set. Fought off foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But
that one 95 to finish him off. Here's the third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto. 0-1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Out towards right center field. That is the inning. Back now in Toronto. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Jordan Beck. Foul ball there. Bieber making his first start of the year, and he won a Gold Glove in 2022.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
That one finds the zone. 1-2.
Low inside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Slider. Middle outside.
Close one, doesn't get the call. It's 2-2. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Close, but called a ball. And a count 2-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. So they've still got both their challenges.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Slider. Low outside.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
Slider. Middle outside.
Ground ball up the middle. Jimenez throws to first in time. Got the out.
Batting sixth, first baseman Edouard Julien.
Down, base is empty. Next for Colorado, Edouard Julien. This one in the air, center field. He's got it, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Down to the bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Anthony Santander. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there, it's got a chance. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he's into second with nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Next to hit, Addison Barger. That's a ball. Man at second. Now a rip into left center. Doyle tracks it down for the out.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Clement avoids the first pitch for ball 1.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Ball, that's inside.
Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides, and with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
First and second, 1 out. Here's Andres Jimenez. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Base hit! Runner around third. He will score and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Here's George Springer. In the air to left center. Doyle should have this one. And he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. The relay to the plate. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. His dad, a Hall of Famer. Jr. debuted at the age of 20 back in 2019. And then in April of 2025 signed that monster 14-year, $500 million deal. The relay throw. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So, runner at second, 2 down. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Swinging a foul straight back. Man on second, 2 down. Out to short, Tovar. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Hey!
Doyle matched a homer in his last game.
Slider. Middle outside.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Going to count 1-2.
Knuckle curve. Low outside.
Stays alive.
Slider. Low outside.
drilled in the air out towards right center. Varsho on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One up, one down. This is Willie Castro.
Low inside.
Fastball for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Next offering is fouled back.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. And Chris, I have to think he's feeling amped. Needs just one more strikeout for a career milestone.
Boog, he's amped, I'm amped, and I have to think the fans are too. Not every day you get to witness history like this.
Hey.
Circle change. Low inside.
Swings through that one.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
Almost got him.
Knuckle curve. Low middle.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
2 down, nobody on. Inside,
Yep,
and it
they
hit
got
him.
him. First
And
base.
that's their first base runner of the game.
Four-seam
So the
fastball.
Rockies lineup turns over. Tyler Freeman, the next to hit.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Outside.
Man at second. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Slider. Low outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Good job to fight that one off.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Man on second, 2 down. And they'll do it again.
Four-seam
Good battle
fastball.
here. About
High
to be
middle.
the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So up next for Toronto, Kazuma Okamoto. He's 0 for 1. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Anthony Santander at the plate. Rips that one to right. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. But they... Back here at Rogers Center, start of the 4th, Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Circle change. Low middle.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now the catcher up to hit, Hunter Goodman. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Runner on the go. Pitch outside. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Liner caught at second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Back. In the box now, takes strike one. Up the middle, Clement. Fires to first in time. So in now for Colorado, Ezekiel Tovar. Backed off the plate that time.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Hey!
Knuckle curve. Low outside.
Hey!
Slider.
2 outs and a runner at third.
Outside.
Top half of inning number 4.
Slider. Low outside.
Tapper back to the mound. Fires over to Guerrero. And he has thrown 4. Back now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, these Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
On the ground, and foul ball. And foul ball. Got him. 1 away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
And that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in. That in front of the center fielder.
Jimenez at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Outside, that's a ball.
The 1-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. George Springer will hit next. And a base hit on a line. Coming home. In comes the run from second to third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone. And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Out front, rip foul. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. That is strike 2. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen. Number 58 appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. Vladdy blasts one out the opposite way. His first homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 7-0.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But
one down. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2. This one in the air, right field. Moniak takes it in for the out. 2 down. And now it's Dalton Varsho. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Swing and a miss.
yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball. Freeman. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But 4 runs score in the inning. 3 coming right here on the 3-run homer. It's now 7-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the top of the 5th. Edouard Julien digging in for the Rockies. And a swing and a miss.
So every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
4-seam fastball. High middle.
And the 0-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Middle inside.
So digging in, Brenton Doyle.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
Close, but called a ball. And now it's even 1-1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. The Jays up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. There's a swing and a drive. And that is foul.
Cutter. High outside.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. That's out number 2. Two out, space is empty. Next to hit for the Rockies, Willie Castro.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
And that one fouled off.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
High middle.
Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. He continues to. Back now in Toronto. Their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Line drive. 1 down. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Anthony Santander. He has, as they like to say.
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. And no swing, says James Kingsley.
Nope.
The 2-1. And that one hammered. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Man at second. And the sweeper misses. Hard liner. Moniak takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. Manager out of the dugout. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Tanner Gordon.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these bat
over to first, and that's the 3rd out. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far.
If they was not in the field, I won't put their name in the song. I've been in the zone, calling my from jail, just praying they pick up the phone. Try to get to come get it with me. If they was too busy, I'll get it alone. Watch how you approach, young and a ghost. I'm blessed like I run with the Pope. If I'm on the yacht, got my on the boat. I'm not like you, they wanna be broke. When it got cold, I'm one of the cold. My uncle was
Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies.
Middle outside.
Hey!
4-seam fastball. High outside.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
High middle.
Struck him out swinging. Strikeout number 8.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Tyler Freeman digging in for the Rockies.
Outside.
Ball 1.
Slider.
The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Tonight, his slider has been really
fastball.
impressive. I mean, tight
outside.
spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
The other way. That's a base hit. Here comes the throw. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Slider.
And here is
Middle
Mickey
inside.
Moniak. This ball's chopped on the ground, and that's just foul.
Low inside.
Yo, 1. That one fouled off.
Slider. Low inside.
0-2 now. On the ground right side. And foul ball.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. And here's the catcher,
fastball.
Hunter Goodman.
High inside.
Hey!
Slider. Low outside.
On the ground right side. And that is the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Swings through that one out in front that time. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Jaden Hill, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 1 up, 1 down. 3rd time through the order now, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
Springer.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Up next for the
Solid
Blue
swing
Jays,
from start to
first
end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now, and he chases a high fastball there. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Springer makes the turn at second. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Boog, I know you love the slug. Well, slugging percentage is on the rise in this one. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the game. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. On a line. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. Runners tagging from second and third. Safe! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just 1 shy of that milestone.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Got him swinging. Good job at damage control right there. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Got
Yeah.
a shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees.
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
That one just misses, and it's 1-2.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath.
High inside.
That one way inside.
Circle. Low outside.
In the air, right field. Springer on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah.
Ball 1.
Anyway, you can work in your name.
That's right. Tovar, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. That's it for Shane Bieber. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, number 62. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
Fastball. High High outside.
2 down, nobody on. Outside low.
Four-seam
And that
fastball.
is ball 1.
High inside.
Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game. Look,
And that is that. 1, 2, 3. Back here at Rogers. Center. And now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto. Fouled off left side.
well, these Blue Jays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Caught just shy of the wall.
With all of those hard hits, the guys are going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
And a ground ball to first. Julien takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
2 down, base is empty. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 in this one. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Got him. That's out number 3. 1, 2, 3. Back now in Toronto. We're at the top of the 8th. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
The 1-0.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
And it's going to stay a strike.
4-seam fastball.
1 challenge
High
remaining
inside.
for them now. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
2-seam fastball. High inside.
1-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand
inside.
at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
4-seam fastball.
The Blue Jays
High
up
outside.
big in this one, and we're at the top of the 8th. Left field. That one gets down for a hit, and that's a 1-out single.
Definitely found a perfect
Two-seam
spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We
Low
talked
middle.
about in left field. You're kind of anticipating
Four-seam
cheating in
fastball.
for a ball.
High inside.
Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Reach and try, but can't bring it in. And he beats it. He's
4-seam
safe.
fastball. High
So
inside.
back to the top of the order. Tyler Freeman digs in now. Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. 1 run across. Here's the throw.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. You really shot that. Down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Late swing, foul to the left.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Man at second.
Really good take, especially with 2
Two-seam
strikes.
High outside.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Freeman headed home. He'll score easily, and it's 8-3. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a
base hit, and a run comes in.
Picks himself up an RBI. I know those are ground ball.
Here comes the manager. New pitcher now for the Jays, Tyler Rogers.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Low inside.
0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Rogers goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So up next, Ezekiel Tovar. That's in there. 0-1.
Sinker. Low inside.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Low outside.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. That one missed. Yeah, that's fouled off. This one in the air. Julian settles under this one, and there's one away.
That was a good hard fastball with nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive.
There's a swing and a drive. And foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Hard hit left side. Throw to first in time. Back to the top of the order. And now the right fielder, George Springer. Into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
High fly ball, right field. Moniak settles underneath it, and the inning is over. Back here at Rogers Center.
First baseman,
Middle outside.
Jr.
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Jeff Hoffman.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
No question about this one. It's out of here. And they cut into the lead. It's 8-5.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run.
Next to hit, Brenton Doyle.
Well, it was exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swings through that. Hoffman, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Set down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Now the third baseman, Willie Castro. That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 1-0. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. And it's fouled away.
Splitter. Low outside.
Tap foul at the plate.
Sinker. Low outside.
Ball 2.
Slider. Middle inside.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Rockies down to their final line.
Four-seam fastball.
2 outs,
Low
base is
inside.
empty. Next for Colorado, Jake McCarthy. Fastball for a strike.
Sinker. Low middle.
They're down to their final strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Middle inside.
0-2 now.
Slider. Middle inside.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the ball game.
Well, I'd say we got treated to a good one. Gotta love a game when you get 13 runs on the board. A lot of offense, but it doesn't end in a blowout. Tons of really good at-bats to look back on in this one.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at